by Ling Hui. Xihu, once named after 4 lakes, the skyline painted red when sun sets, black drone goes flying with the shepherd boy, a hidden paradise where dreams belong. A poem by Ling Hui.
Wow, this Mazu statue looks truly majestic. It's about 20 meters tall. Here, right next to the statue, is National Highway number 3. It feels like this Mazu statue is here to protect the highway and the travelers on it. Seeing this Mazu statue means we've arrived in Xihu Miaoli. The population in this town is about 6,000. For comparison, in my town, just one single village has 12,000 people. That is why we can truly feel the tranquility and simplicity of Xihu. Xihu was once known for its scholarly atmosphere. Many governmental officials came from Xihu. Today, it continues to nurture numerous scholars and doctors. I also discovered something very special here. Did you know Xihu hosts a secret base of the Dragon King? Wait, Xihu is near the mountain, not the ocean. How can there be an ocean deity's secret base? Aren't you curious? Let's explore and find out. Xihu Township is in Miaoli County. In the Japanese colonial period, this place was called 4 Lake. After the Japanese left, the name remained. However, there was also a 4 Lake in Yunling. To avoid confusion, in 1954, this one in Miaoli was renamed Xihu. In Xihu, you can enjoy rural scenery. You can also find old buildings of Japanese and Hakka style. You'll feel a rustic charm in these traditional structures. What draws even more attention is the Mazu stone statue, which was completed in 1999. Standing 21.66 meters tall, it was once the tallest Mazu statue in the world. It has become the most prominent landmark of Xihu. Why would Xihu, being far from the sea, worship this sea goddess? Let's check it out at our first stop, Wulong Temple, the local religious center. We're now at Wulong Temple. As soon as you step in, you feel the solemnity. The decorations of the temple look traditional and antique. They help slow down your body and mind. Wulong Temple reminds me of the temples in Thailand where many devotees, grandpas, grandmas, uncles, and aunties would go for praying. Wulong Temple is an important religious center for the local people. From far away, I noticed something interesting. The offering table here is filled with pomelos. This is interesting. What fascinates me is that some of the pomelos have drawings on them.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, may I ask, why do these pomelos have drawings on them? Were they drawn by children?
Yes, some of them were. Xihu is famous for pomelos. We produce pomelos. These pomelos are the offerings from the local people. Local pomelo farmers bring their produce here as an offering.
Oh, then why do these pomelos have drawings on them?
When children come here, they'd like to draw something to present to Mazu, so they draw things they like, minions, for instance. It's their way of expressing devotion.
I see. I also found an interesting fruit, a big, thick-skinned fruit. Is this a lemon? It looks like a giant lemon.
This is not a lemon. It's a sour orange. In Hakka, we call it songgama. In Minnan dialect, it's sunggama. The pulp is sour, but if you dip it in soy sauce, it becomes sweet.
That's amazing.
You all should try the sour orange. They are currently in season. We harvest fruits of the highest quality and offer them to Mazu.
I understand that Mazu is a sea goddess, but Xihu isn't even near the sea. Why would people worship Mazu here?
You'll have to learn about the history of this place. Let me show you, and then you will understand.
Okay.
This is Mazu.
It feels so sacred and solemn.
There is a deep historical connection. One of the highlights here is the altar table made in 1880. You can take a look.
Yeah? 1880, so it's about 150 years old.
Correct.
It's rare to see an altar table like this.
This table is similar to the desks used by officials in the past, which is rare. What's special is that this altar table marked the year of completion, which is uncommon.
It truly is special. So why do people in Xihu worship Mazu goddess?
Our ancestors came from mainland China by boat. They brought the belief with them to protect them as they worked and lived here. The area is home to both indigenous people and the Han settlers. Mazu protects us all. We worship Mazu ever since.
Although Xihu isn't by the sea, its proximity to the Wulong coastline explains why this 140-year-old Mazu temple is important for local people. The Mazu temple has become the religious center. Residents pray here for good weather, peace, and prosperity. After visiting Wulong Temple and admiring the Grand Mazu statue, let's take a stroll through the old streets to experience the simplicity and tranquility of Xihu. Walking through the old street of Xihu, I feel nothing but the peaceful and simple vibe.
That's right. Even though it seems quiet here now, in fact, in the early days, Xihu Old Street used to be a bustling place known as Dianzaijie. Xihu situates between the mountains and the seas, so it used to be a major trading hub.
So people gather here for trade.
Yes, that's why there used to be many shops here, including photo studios, bridal shop, and even a theater.
Wow, a theater?
Can you imagine?
That's amazing.
Right.
I noticed that there are different patterns on the floor.
We made these patterns to preserve our memories. These are ceramic plaques depicting old shop signs. These plaques were created by the locals to remember our past and where we came from.
I see.
And local people made these patterns by themselves. Some people created the plaques with the instruments they used to do business with. So these plaques are quite meaningful. Also, please take a look at our grocery stores. This is our version of supermarkets.
You can find anything you need here.
Yeah, it's only been 4 years since we got our first convenience store here.
That's quite recent.
Yes, it is.
So this area truly maintains its traditions.
Yes, traditional charm here is well preserved. That's how we are able to preserve one of the most unique shops here. It is a century-old blacksmith shop.
A blacksmith shop?
Yes, the shop has been passed down for 5 generations.
Where is it? I'm curious.
Let me show you around.
Yes, please. A century-old blacksmith shop.
Hello. Hello.
Welcome.
The shop owner is really busy.
He is, because it's post-harvest season, so farmers bring their equipment and farming tools for maintenance and sharpening.
Sharpening them to make them more efficient, right? I see a lot of different iron tools displayed here.
We mentioned that Xihu is situated between the mountains and the seas, and it used to be a trading hub. Indigenous people also came here for trade. They brought items such as animal hides, meat, and special products from the mountains. They carried those items and came here for trade for this, and trade for knives like this.
So they didn't trade with money, but in exchange of items? It's really special.
Yeah, you can take it down.
So this is what the indigenous people used when they went hunting?
You can give it a try. Pull harder.
Seems like I won't make a good hunter.
That's true.
Animals would have escaped by the time I pull it out. This is quite heavy and huge. Oh, so rare, so special.
Would you like to try forging iron?
Can I?
Of course.
Let me try. What's the usual temperature for this?
About 1,000 degrees Celsius.
Strike here.
Don't touch the front,
Okay.
or you'll burn.
Okay. Like
Hold
this?
it here. Yes, hammer it.
All right.
Hammer it into the shape you like.
Any shape I like? Okay, cool. When I hammer, I shape it by chipping out the edges, correct?
Exactly. For instance, if it's a blade or a clip, you hammer it to make one side flat, just like that.
The temperature drops as I work.
So you repeat the process. Heat it, hammer it, and repeat.
Does it look good? Should I put it back and heat it?
Yes, please.
This isn't lightweighted at all.
That's right.
How long have you been a blacksmith?
60 years.
60 years? That's incredible. Does it take a toll on your body?
Yes, of course. I've developed occupational injuries.
Ah.
My hands get overworked and weak. I can't hold heavy items, and my eyes, when I look at the flames for a long time, my eyesight is strained. And my ears, I experience tinnitus. These are the occupational injuries.
There's also the risk of sparks burning your hands, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
Despite these challenges, why do you continue working as a blacksmith?
It's a family tradition. At my age, I should be retiring, but I feel the responsibility to preserve the craft. Plus, there are still customers who appreciate and need traditional iron tools. That's why I keep working as a blacksmith.
It's about passing on the culture and tradition. Remarkable. Today, I tried hammering iron for a few moments, which was fun. But for the blacksmith, who's been doing it for 60 years, it's a lifetime of hard work. Despite the physical toll and discomfort in his hands, ears, and eyes, he continues his craft, carrying on a legacy passed down through 5 generations. This dedication to cultural preservation is truly inspiring. To help visitors understand more about the art of blacksmithing and the rich history of this century-old shop, they've also provided DIY metalworking activities for visitors. What are you working on?
I'm making a keychain.
Oh, a keychain.
Isn't it beautiful?
I noticed that it features the image of the Mazu stone statue.
Yes, we laser engraved the keychain. We use this technique to laser engrave the Mazu statue onto the keychain, and we named the keychain Jifu, which means collecting blessings in Chinese. It symbolizes the gathering of blessings for people who own the keychain. The keychain represents the integration of Mazu culture and our technique. We report to Mazu about our goal and intention.
Why did you come up with activities like this?
We came up with these ideas mainly because we wanted to preserve the blacksmithing craft and pass it down. Learning blacksmithing skills is not easy, so if we want to pass it down, we need to create a simpler way for people to connect and experience it. That's why we chose metalworking, which isn't too difficult. Visitors can experience the beauty and charm of metalworking and blacksmithing.
Standing in this quaint blacksmith shop, hammering the iron, I felt a connection to its century-old history. I even got to take home a DIY souvenir blessed by Mazu. This truly is a unique experience. After exploring the old street, I've heard there's a local culinary delight waiting for me.